The partnership between CBF North Carolina and CBF Global around bringing the Wyatts to the Research Triangle was very successful from the beginning, which was no surprise to any of us. But what was a surprise was that all of a sudden the call came to launch these same kinds of ministries in other communities around North Carolina and even beyond North Carolina. Our first one being in Knoxville, Tennessee, beyond state. So we began to realize this has to be about more than just the Triangle. It's got to be about the rest of North Carolina, and it's got to be about the Southeast, and really there are no limits here. And so the decision was made to launch the Welcome House Community Network. We worked on that for a while, and last year our coordinating council voted to adopt WHC and Welcome House Community Network as one of the signature missions ministries of CBF North Carolina. We have a ministry team that oversees the work of the network, but of course Raleigh and the Wyatts are very much at the center of that. At the same time we launched the network, we began to think, we need to be able to raise awareness and even raise some funds so that we can encourage churches all around the state and beyond to initiate their own Welcome House ministry. So the idea for the Welcome Ride was born. And last year, 2020, right in the middle of COVID, we hatched this crazy idea for me to get on my bicycle, because I do love cycling, and riding all the way across the state. That quickly got truncated to be from the mountains to the capital for last year, and then this year it will be from the capital to the coast. Why a bike ride other than the fact that I enjoy cycling? Well, a bike ride is a journey. It's fairly slow. It requires some effort. Well, I would never in a million years say that me riding my bike for a few days is anything like what a refugee from Syria or Afghanistan or some other difficult part of the world has to take. There are some similarities. It takes a while. It requires effort. It takes the help of a lot of other people along the way. And so by riding my bike, along with a few friends, with a whole lot of support, it's a way of identifying with people who are undertaking a much, much harder journey and the importance of hospitality along the way for those who receive you. Last year's Welcome Ride, because it was in the middle of COVID, could not involve a large group of people. So we asked folks if they would do their own kind of experience. It could be a walk. It could be a dance. It could be a round of golf. It could be all kinds of other things. And so we had individuals and children's groups and youth groups and college groups and others who figured out their own welcome ride. And they used that as an opportunity to draw attention and awareness to the Welcome House Community Network and also to raise funds as well. We're going to be following a similar model in October of 2021. Yes, I'll be riding my bicycle from Raleigh to the coast, but we want to encourage everyone who's willing to do their own thing, to do your own Facebook fundraiser, post your pictures, tell your stories. Most importantly, tell the stories about your neighbors, those who you might be ministering to, those whom you are welcoming into your community. They may not be just refugees and immigrants, but anyone who has a need that you and your church can help meet. Sharing with them the welcome of Jesus is probably one of the most important things that any of us can ever do with our lives. Join us with the Welcome Ride. Join us as we seek to take the ride of a lifetime.